Hello boys, it is Orca with another high level Halo Wars commentary on this channel. This time it's gonna be a longer game, that's why I'm heading off the movement speed on 1.5 and not 1.3, because actually my time is pretty limited. I have like actually 20 minutes and then I have to go to gym. Yeah, and this game is gonna be a longer game, so let's see what's happened. What happened? What is gonna happen in this game? Yeah, this is actually the second game I'm recording before I'm heading to gym. So 2 weeks are safe again. Maybe on Sunday I'm able to get another videos, because like we go, like I said in the last video probably, we go to drive go-kart, and after that we're going into a restaurant eating, so it's gonna be really late today. Going to the gym before, maybe I have rest day at Sunday. I think I can do that because I already trained like 6 times a week already. No, not already, but after that workout I'm doing today, it's actually the 6th time I went, so I might have heading Sunday off.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also sitting in the go-kart and with that speed, and
Yep.
your back is pretty much hurting on Sunday anyways. So it's a good day to rest, I would say. It's Cutter Forge versus Double Forge. They have an RB. We have a Prophet. I have 2 elephants already. They are expecting this and they already saw an elephant. Yeah, it's simply elephant gameplay here. Probably not the best idea versus forges. A pretty good idea versus armies, I would say. But the forges outmoney the RB pretty hard. The cutter pretty hard. And that's why I'm already heading up and getting my heavies. Building some marines, the RB's red bar. It's really good. I hope my prophet is also working on his eco while hitting the RB. The forges on the other hand can do what they want. I'm expecting the RB not to have that much money to upgrade the pet. And we already did what we needed to do. They have to heal the RB, so on paper I would say we have the eco lead, but I also committed into 2 elephants. My plan afterwards was like getting the base, going tanks on a proxy base, but didn't work out too well, because like you guys see, the hawks are really committing into us in a second, because there are the RB here. I think the hawks are coming as well. In my mind I was not able to kill the base. Yeah, the RB recalled. No, they actually jacked my elephant. That's actually interesting. Yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal. It's actually a really troll move. But will they get punished for that? We will see later. Our prophet on the other hand is coming up with a fat haul right now, and I'm actually liking it. Me on the other hand, I'm trying to getting the wall. but they are on double hogs and I don't have any units out, and we are getting punished for that in a second as well. I'm committing into Kenny right now. Probably also not ideal. RB is getting stripped, the Prophet is also getting stripped soon. B on the other hand have an export, they pretty much have an export as well, I would say. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't build elephants in that matchup. And that was my ring to go to the gym, but I still have a bit of time.
I think now you can go up.
Yeah, I told keeyz to recall, or what means told? I was asking him to recall, to not getting even more damage on his base, and he's getting a summit up right now. And that one hunter actually did a really good job. For me, I thought they're going both into hoggies. In that case, rocket launch marines on the side walls is a pretty good idea. We saw the army going for the expo, knowing that they don't have any money left. If they want to click them, they feel free to do that. But yeah, that's why we didn't drop a D-bomb. And I built an elephant first because of that. Like I said, having the walls in that matchup when we are the guys going tanks is not ideal, and that's why I'm here for. The hog guy is losing all the hogs, which is also pretty good, but they are still ahead on bases, I would say, and we are scouted that green is going tanks as well. And Teth also saw that they had the outside wall. Yeah. And they also had a middle wall because they grabbed my elephant. Elefante. They tried to sneak out the right wall, which I'm preventing them from doing that. And keeyz is having ramps already. Keeyz on the other hand could have got banshees and could have stripped the covey, but I also made a lot of mistakes, so I don't want to blame him for that. He's making the safe plays and that's okay. Sometimes the safe plays are the better plays, to not committing in too much when you are already having the lead. And I would say like it's even, so when it's even you don't have to cut any corners. You can win the game in a later stage and play it safe, I would say. Sometimes when you play versus way better players, like you have to cut some corners and know that you have to try something what they don't see coming, and yeah.
No, we need to go back here, I think. If you do me a favor with your ranks, just clear the base for me.
I'm telling keeyz now that he can, that if he wanna do a favor from me, like he can clear the bases with the ramps for me, so I can grab an expo behind that, and we are able to get the other bases as well. I'm dropping the marine and the tower right now, so that I am the guy securing the map. We have map control pretty much. They have Spartans, I don't have Spartans. And I would say I have 2 less tanks than they have. while I'm fully committing into power turret, I'm actually asking my teammate for getting a click, I would say now. Or not now, but I'm grabbing the expo right now. Then I don't have the money to click PT, and I'm pretty sure I'm asking my teammates for a click right now.
Guys have one click for me? Just one. Okay,
And
thank you.
Teth is giving me a click. So 20 less seconds. I mean 20 seconds earlier on PT, and Teth and keeyz were asking what we're gonna do. Like, if anything, we are in a poor position to do anything because we have map control and they don't. Really insanely good players like Limits, they check the walls like a couple times if you jump out, and then they can tell that there is a push coming. But they are not doing that. And Limits most likely only does it if he's the cover player, the vamp guy, and he doesn't have to do so much with his units. Otherwise, then you have the time to do stuff like that, which can be actually another ring for the gym. I know that I have to go to the gym, and I'm doing that. I'm telling Teth as well that if we can debomb the RB, we don't have to necessarily lose more units here. And right now we are ahead in the base race. The Hawks are playing defense and not the tanks, which is also kind of confusing for me. My backup plan was to go ODSTs in a later stage of the game and make sure that we keep the map control, but we are not getting to the point. I saw the tanks pushing on my base. And I also tell Teth right now, or making the assumption that we shouldn't hit the Gauss bases. That's why we go for green. Green has the tanks. We make sure that green is out. Gauss on the later stage of the game will get units out anyways. So for the tank guys, it's way harder, I would say, to tag up and get the units out. It's not insanely hard to do that, but you know. And the other team is doing that as well, focusing me out, which is objectively the right play, I would say. So their Kavi on the other hand is defeated, which is insanely good for us. And I'm trying to play defense as best as I can right now. Sadly, the last tank wouldn't come out of my base. I say like, let's drive back. No, not drive back, like split up the tanks. Kill more bases, grab bases. keeyz on the other hand is doing a great job with his ramps, keeping the red bases down, or at least damaging them. If we get keeyz back in the game with the Banshees, then we have a big advantage in the later stage of the game.
How did you have PT, my friend? How did that happen? Teth used to be the goat.
And that was actually insane. Like,
I cannot fucking
I saw on defense that somehow Teth made it happen that he already had PT tanks out already, which was kinda clutch and insane for me. But then I saw like red does have PT tanks already, and we scout the base. Yeah, what I was saying, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, I would say like green as well has more tanks than me right now. I'm heading on a double right now. the later stage of the game, when you retake bases, the forges are pretty much the best leader you get. Heavy pets or heavy pets, and no heavies or no heavies. It's actually that simple. And only money matters in the later stage of the game. If you don't have the money to retake bases, you are dead. Yeah, Teflon on the other hand on defense is doing a miraculously fight. This was actually insane. Like what he did that game, that was this guy is super strong. Same as it was a pleasure with me playing with keeyz on as the Covey. Like here, like keeyz with the whole rush in the early stage of the game was making sure that we are at this point of the game, and not me. Actually, I'm the noob here. Like with the elephant rush, I was feels like I was memeing, but sometimes memeing is good enough. And if I wouldn't do this stuff, you guys wouldn't see the great game here. So in the back of my mind, I'm just doing this for you guys. Okay? Yeah, and we are coming back. We have an insane tempo lead, and yeah. We killed all their bases on their side, grabbing bases on their side. And Teflon was playing defense really well. So and that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope I see you guys in the next week to another high-level Halo Wars commentary on this channel. I hope you guys didn't hear that I'm not feeling too well, because last night wasn't too good for me. Yeah. Anyways, I wish all of you guys a great day, evening, or whenever you guys see that video. And like I said, keep it up. Keep watching the videos. That's good for the algorithm. Drop a comment if you really want to drop a comment that I'm memeing again or whatever. I like to read all this stuff. See you guys in the next week.